time to take a look at the MRF Tires ICC rankings, and one batter that has stood out has been Babar Azam. He's number 1 in the ODI ranking list and the T20 international ranking list, and he's number 5 in tests. Do you think he has what it takes to make it to number 1 across formats?
100%. I think he's a high-quality player who's in the peak of his batting prowess, and he's got some test matches coming up as well. So it'll be very interesting to see whether he can become the first batsman to become number 1 in all formats. And good luck to him on that. So far in this last year, he's been phenomenal in all 3 formats of the game, and he's done well at different positions where he's batted. And I wish him all the very best. He has the potential, and definitely he's got the following of Pakistan helping him in abundance to move on and do special things for his country.
What about Babar Azam's game helps him thrive across formats?
I think it's his balance. I think the two things that is definitely struck me when I watched him bat is his balance and his striking point when he plays the ball. I think whether it's of the front foot or whether it's of the back foot, his ability to strike the ball more often than not under his eyes has been phenomenal. I think he strikes the ball at a point where it is optimum to get power for where the ball is pitched, and that makes him a very, very special player.
In the last few years, have you noticed Babar Azam changing anything about his game that has helped him reach these heights of success?
I think when he did start, I think his hands were slightly lower. He's raised his hands a little bit to obviously counter the bounce, especially when he travels across the oceans to play on some slightly bouncier wickets. And when you play international cricket, you got to keep changing a little bit here and there to keep improving your technique that much by 1% a lot of the time, so that you can go on to achieve success in that particular tour wherever you are. So I think definitely he must have tweaked his technique here and there a little bit over a period of time, but his hands, his initial movement, these are things that I can definitely say he's tweaked a little bit over a period of time.
And would you say that Babar has done enough to join that group of the Fab Four in international batting? And if not, what does he need to do?
I think there is no doubt that he's there and thereabouts. He's been very, very successful. It's a very, very strong Fab Four that we're talking about. They've obviously been there for much longer, and there is no doubt that Babar has all the credentials, and he's gonna obviously be part and make it Fab Five if you want. But I think he's a very, very special player. There is no doubt.